Oh, wait. We're coming back. We're back. We're back. Man. Yeah, we're back. I think we're back. We're back. We're back. Woo, YouTube recovered. Yeah, oh, the stasis on the ramp is so brutal. Yeah, stream send data just went to 0 for like 20 seconds and then came back. I don't know what happened. My apologies, but we're back now. Welcome back, Max. Yeah, the stasis on the ramp is brutality. This main base of 4 Prime is getting ravaged. Your recalls on this base too. Baby T-Rex is like, yeah, you attack me, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Wow. Did you win, Max? Dude, 4 Prime is getting smashed. Afghanistan is also getting smashed. Spider Mines are generally clearing. Oh, never mind. Well, Spider Mine just killed a tank. 80s Mullet. What is up, 80s Mullet? Here's how Gemini describes you, the Mormon caster. What the hell? He is well known in the StarCraft community for being a family-friendly caster. The reputation stems from his background as a member of the LDS Mormon Church. I mean, I left the church 11 years ago, but sure. The background probably has something to do with how I live my life now, I guess. That's funny. Oh, ended in a tie. Hard game. That sounds like a hard game, Max. So, baby T-Rex is kind of wrecking 4 Prime a little bit here. Wow. Yeah, 4 Prime looked unstoppable. He shows up at the front door. I don't think there was enough to defend. And then recall, Psystorm. Gemini says my birthday is either November 23rd or January 31st. Those are weird dates to guess. That's pretty funny, Gemini. Also, I thought you were a ChatGPT guy, YH. Pretty good free-for-all here, 80s Mullet. Hope you had a great stream as well. Thanks for the raid. Big-time support, as always. So the Plague Zealots should die eventually, but my goodness, I think 4 Prime just... He's out. I think he's done. Wow. He attacked Baby T-Rex once, and Baby T-Rex was like, how about you die instead? Yeah. Afghanistan taps out as well. All right, 32A, hard-fought victory. 4 Prime taps out as well, dude. Dude. All right. Time for a prediction. We just got 2 people tapping out immediately. So who's left? Detroit's alive. 32A is also alive. Jericho's alive. Baby T-Rex is alive. 4 players left. Who will win? 32A is probably the favorite. Wait. Ah! Jericho came in and hit Baby T-Rex while he was busy killing 4 Prime and killed him immediately. All right, 3 players left. Good grief. Detroit's down here casually. That's pretty fun stuff. I mean, Afghanistan, if you want to toss more cash at me for another free-for-all, I will never say no. If you want to support a free-for-all number 2, I think we'll just Falcon Unrest that one. YH's ChatGPT subscription ran out. Catch you later, 4 Prime. Good games, man. What's up, Happy? I noticed you just started streaming. No, sir. I started streaming at 11 a.m. Eastern, good sir. The stream died for a minute there. Maybe I messed up the start time, but Saturdays I always start earlier than the weekday streams, good friend. All right, Detroit 170 supply. Most supply in the game right now is Detroit. Because Avkatinis didn't attack him at all. That's why you started at 1:15 my time instead of 2. Oh, okay. I started it anyway. Whatever. Yeah, we're 5.5 hours into this thing, so yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do one more free for all, and then we'll be done. That is the plan. Happy. We'll get into 6 hours, maybe get to 7. Who knows how long the stream will be today? Yeah, I knew you were here. I just thought you were making jokes. Ooh, yeah. Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Let's go. What kind of cheese you got on that thing? A couple scouts out from Detroit as well. 32A is just kind of expanding out to different places after really having a hard 20-minute fight against Avkatinis to win, and is now making a move on Jericho. Just kind of scouting out, see what's going on. We played a Hero 7v1, but you weren't here, YH. You gotta be here, man. You can't miss the stream and then complain you didn't get a spot in something. It's not how that works. 1,800 gas left on this natural base from baby T-Rex. Not really enough minerals to be worth building a command center here, but the gas is nice. And Jericho could use it, too. Mozzarella. Nice, Rocket. Oh! Detroit hitting... Excuse me. Hitting Jericho. Let's go. Oh, wow. You Lurker Dark Swarm on Detroit's little base down this way. A Plague 2.
Farno2 donated $5.
FFA number 2. $5 donation from Avkatinis. Appreciate it, man. At least I assume that's Avkatinis. You can tell him yourself, Max. Avkatinis is out here. He's on the YouTube side. He's on the Twitch side. Again, maxed out Detroit. Scouts, carriers, 332 upgrades. He's making his move on 32A. Got some Devourers, got some Hydras, got the Defilers. Should be able to handle this. It's 32A we're talking about here, after all. So he plagues the Scouts immediately. That's pretty good, I guess. This Defiler needs to do some Consume Dark Swarm shenanigans real fast. Dude, the Devourers are just dying. Did they get no hits off at all? Okay, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, that Defiler needed to consume, plague these carriers. Or Dark Swarm or something. Hey, guy. He's being ignored, which is pretty crazy. Okay, now he doesn't... Oh, now he's dead. All right, that's exciting. Jericho pushing on Detroit while he's away. Trying to bring Defilers back home to deal with the carriers, and they're getting sniped by the mech army of Jericho. Okay, this is insanity. Hydra's fine. Dark Swarm would be amazing. Do you really not have a Defiler? 32A. You have money to make a Defiler. Where is it? We don't get production tabs because this is a live game, but what is going on? 32A. I guess he can chase him away without it anyway, because obviously the Terran's coming to attack him. So 32A gets saved by the fact that Jericho is coming over to push Detroit at the same time. This is weird stuff, man. Okay, 3-3 Goliaths. tanks. I mean, the tanks aren't going to be super helpful against this all Sky Toss army of Detroit. Detroit does not have any additional income. The space is going to die real fast. 4 Prime has a drone down here. That's kind of interesting. So 32A, once again, kind of rebuilding after a major engagement. Only at 76 supply. Drone count not super hefty either. Did have a lot going here, but then it died. Could rebuild a hatchery, doesn't have the money for it. Really just needs a defiler. There you go. 3 defilers. Bunch of Scourge. Now he's ready for it. The problem is, if Jericho kills Detroit and 32A is ready for a Sky Toss army, not a mech army, he could just straight up die. Yeah, the scouts are cute, but against Goliath, they really, really suck. They kind of just really suck in general here. Yeah, just counterattacks. He's like, all right, let's just base race the Terran. Never a great move to base race a Terran, Detroit, but I understand the impulse. I really do. Alright, Avcatinus. Sounds good, dude. It's nice to have a wife that wants you, Avcatinus. I think you're winning that way. Appreciate the tip, man. Have a good rest of your night. See you tomorrow for the Sunday stream. And this is just letting 32A do whatever he needs to down here. Rebuild the economy, get back up over 100 supply. They're both hurting each other so much right now. All the production of Jericho is gone. He's got a starport remaining. I guess a lot of starports remaining, making wraiths. Max is turning on his computer, so he'll be ready for the free-for-all in about 35 minutes because he needs an SSD more than anything else in his entire life and will not get one. Do the wraiths have cloak yet? They do! Detroit, do you have detection? It's 0-0 wraiths against 3-3-3 Goliaths carriers, but the carriers don't have detection. Oh man, an obs, my kingdom for an obs. Oh, Detroit. All right, Detroit's gonna die because he doesn't have an observer. Jericho, again, has a mech army, which 32A isn't exactly ready for, but 32A just beat Avcatinus' mech army, so he can handle Jericho's mech army. He'll be fine. Yeah, this should be a 32A win from this point. Yeah, Detroit, 12, 11 supply. He had a maxed out supply just a couple of minutes ago. StarCraft is tough. Somebody call me a Canadian on a comment just now. I mean, I can see why people think I'm a Canadian. All my viewers are Canadian. Makes a lot of sense. Max's computer is loading. Like I said, it's going to take a minute. Max, can you ask for an SSD for your birthday? Is this something you can do? Detroit says, please let me live. No, says Jericho. You killed all my stuff with carriers. That wasn't fun. I'm not sparing you at all. And 32A is making his move on Jericho's newest sources of income. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can get an SSD on May 18th, I'll take it, Max. Just an SSD ever would be amazing. Nice plague, 32A. Yeah, 32A is back up to 150 supply. Has the answers to the mech. Gonna ling flink this army. This is so good by 32A. Cracklings, man. Yeah. 32A is like deja vu. I just did this. I just handled a giant mech army. I guess I gotta do it again to win this darn thing. And we do get a Zerg win here with 32A. I mean, I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but it sure looks like that's what we're doing here. Yeah, Jericho's fighting hard. He's going to blame Detroit. Going to blame Detroit for this. In fairness, Detroit did kingmake today. Detroit did decide to go after Jericho. I mean, he tried to kill 32A as well, but he just pulled out of 32A and then went after Jericho instead, after Jericho attacked him. So, I don't know. I mean, everyone got hit. 32A just is the better player in that situation. Yeah, Jericho's down under 100 supply now. He's trying to rebuild this way, but again, his factories all died thanks to the carriers. He has to rebuild those. 32A's like, how am I getting this much damage done? And then the Ultralisks arrive, and that's going to be it. So, are they fully upgraded? The answer is 3-3, but no No, actually, chitinous plating, yes. So they have 3-3, but it's because of chitinous plating. They're missing a couple carapace upgrades, but whatever. You know the drill. Oh, Canada, my home and native land. Yeah, I mean, 32A is a monster. He doesn't win every free-for-all that he's in. Not even close, but when he's on, he is on. Spider Mine's good against Ultras, you guys. Did you know that? Did you know that Spider Mines are good against Ultralisks? That guy's got 12 hit points left. Yeah, just not even bringing detection, just eating Spider Mines like crazy. Sorry, Jericho, I was killing 32A when you attacked me, and I had to come back. That's true, actually. You might have killed 32A if he'd been allowed to sit there. But Jericho kind of screwed it up. And that's it, man. 32A. 35-minute, action-packed, jam-packed free-for-all, man. And 32A pulls it off in a landslide. Hard fought. Like, crazy, crazy hard fought game for 32A. But he pulled it off. Got the win. And that's what we're talking about. Highest APM in the game. Doesn't always mean you're going to win, but really helps when you're fighting against Advocatinus for the first 20 minutes. When you're fighting against Baby T-Rex. When you're fighting against, you know, a bunch of carriers from Detroit. A mech army from Jericho. It's a lot. A lot. Whew. All right. Round 2 free-for-all on Unrest. Priority goes to people that were not in this last one. You guys know the drill. Hey, RJB, we're ever going to get a Falcon Paladin's Unrest 3? You said you had some things you wanted to change about this map. It's good, but it's not perfect yet. So who the heck is Saigon Nuts? Is Saigon Nuts RJB or was the hero player RJB? He is RJB. Okay. Valks gets in. That's cool. Specchio's in. Pink Rectum Suit's in. Who is Orb? Man, Pink, honestly. This is 3.0. Oh, but it says 2.0 on it, RJB. Well, you were in the last game, G22. You're fine. You're doing great. Okay, Jericho, Baby T-Rex were in the last one as well. Max is new. RJB is new. Orb is new. Specchio is new. Valks is new. I don't think anybody else wants to get in here, so let's go. Falcon's Unrest. Woo! Dust sneezes are big. And bigly. Yeah, I didn't either, G22. All right, left side of the map. To start us off on Falcon Unrest Free-for-All, we have a purple Terran player. It's RJB. His enemy next door to him is Orb. I think that's him. Yeah, that's Orb. Playing Protoss. In the middle of the map, we've got a tan Protoss player. It is Valks. Probably not Artosis. 6 o'clock, Savior Sword. Well, more like a 7 o'clock. Anyway. Dark blue Protoss here is Max doing Maxy things. Right side, Detroit. Detroit-y things. Middle right side, 32A plain Terran. Ooh, interesting. Okay. And then top right, it is Specchio. Newcomer, as far as I know. Who's my ally? Weakness, unite. What's up, Gallons? Happy Saturday, man. Okay. We're going to follow RJB's vision here. I'm going to step away, get one more Coke Zero refill for the day, then we'll wrap that up. But let's go Saigon Nuts. Don't go anywhere. Should be a good one. We really only start playing this in 2022, G22. I thought it was like earlier than that. I thought maybe 2019, 2020 even, but maybe you're right. Maybe we started in 2022. Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara, one of the funniest people in the history of Hollywood, without a doubt. She's great. I love everything she's ever been in. Died yesterday at 71, which is not young, but not crazy old either. 70s these days, it's just kind of like, probably could have got another decade out of you, but also dying at 71's not that weird. Valks making a move on Savior Sword. Few Zealots here. Got some cannons warping in. Not quite here yet. Zealots are jumping on him, dude. Savior Sword's in trouble. Probes getting pulled. Oh, yeah. Messing with the pathing on those Zealots is so good. That is so good. Anyway, RJB's bunker rushing orb, who's kind of trying to expand down this way and stay alive. Max is not cockroaching yet, somehow. Really surprised by that. There will be no Home Alone 3 despite what we saw on YouTube. There is a Home Alone 3. What are you talking about? It's got a different character playing Kevin McAllister. It's not good, but it exists. It came out in the 90s or 2000s. Valks is like, how do I play from center? You have an expansion to the right. You can build carriers, says Specchio. Ah, she's in the studio. I didn't know that, Psychonauts. I watched Schitt's Creek. I really enjoyed her in Schitt's Creek. That's a great show, by the way. Really, really fun. Really funny. Very Canadian. Max is asking for a non-aggression pact with somebody. I don't know who. Yeah, I watched Home Alone and Home Alone 2 in theaters and then never bothered with Home Alone 3. 32A poking out, seeing what's going on, finding an undefended base of RJBs and goes, wait, what? There's nothing here? Okay. Double factory, though. Spider Mine's out from 32A. Working on dropship, maybe? Gotta be a dropship. Maybe a Wraith for scouting purposes. I don't know. Zealot chasing tank. Ugh, tank gonna be problematic without a doubt. We've got something happening somewhere here. Something was fighting and I couldn't find it. Ah, colors on the minimap are sometimes tough. So 32A definitely meching. Double armory coming in. We know what that means. Upgrades for mechs. So good. Siege mode really hemming in orb here. This one tank's going to be a major problem. I mean, he's down here. Max is cockroaching to the left. But I mean, if I have to tell you that Max is cockroaching, you're new to the stream. 32A is thinking about expanding down here, but Detroit already has a Nexus warping in. 32A taking this island base. Could go for double stairs base 2 if he wanted as well. The Savior Sword and Valk's engagement is continuing. Hey, what's up, Hans? Catching the stream early. Saturday stream started 5 hours and 45 minutes ago, Hans. How you doing, man? Good evening, Mr. Totenland. Good to see you. Long-time Tier 3 subscriber of the Twitch. Appreciate it. Good to see you. And Detroit's going to lose his attempt at cockroaching bottom right. Top right exists. Valks is like, please don't kill all my stuff. RJB has no mercy. So Savior Sword and Valks haven't managed to kill each other. Second base is found by Valks. That's good. Finding a second base is important. Specchio says everybody's greedy. These are mine. Specchio's yelling into chat. Batman disavows ice. Batman! I forgot Batman was real. Savior Sword still trying to fight here against Valks. Doesn't have a second base yet. This is a problem for Savior Sword. Just kidding. He has a second base. It's barely happening. I thought Valks was Artosis. It's probably not Artosis. We don't know it's not Artosis, as Specchio is going to town on Detroit. Mutas will do that. Mutas can do that a lot, actually. $32A splits the defense and goes for the top left base. That's by all right RJB's at this point after taking out Orb. Let's see how long it takes RJB to figure out that he's there, or if he doesn't. He should. RJB knows this map as well as anybody who plays here. He knows there's a base up there. So Max maybe taking another base. He's got this. He's got this. He's got this now warping in. There we go. Detroit's in a bad way. Detroit's at 24 supply, 1 carrier. He's got this base, but for how long? Who knows? Can you snipe that pylon? That's 1 pylon. He's just going to kill the cannons one at a time, I guess. It could be Artosis just not playing very hard right now. Alright, yeah, Detroit's in a lot of trouble here. Artosis wouldn't be caught dead playing Protoss. I don't know. Maybe sometimes he's curious. 32A high ground dropping, maybe just low ground dropping on Savior Sword. Oh, what does Savior have? He's up here. Oh, he's fighting against Valk. He doesn't know this is happening yet. Is he? No, he's busy microing with his Reaver. And now he knows. Now he knows what's happening. Yeah, see, a Cardiox has seen Artosis playing Protoss in a free-for-all before. See? See? Not impossible. I don't think it is. I'm just saying it's not impossible. So Savior Sword's going to cockroach as well as he can after losing his entire main base. Detroit is 2 base in it. 24 supply in it. Specchio's casually got 12 o'clock. Main base down here. The right side stair base. And RJB found this. Yeah, RJB found 32A's attempt to take the top left-hand corner and is going to shut that sucker down. So where are we at here? 32A 121, RJB 123. Probably the 2 favorites to win this thing. I don't know a lot about Specchio or Valks, but nothing I've seen from them tells me that they're huge favorites to win. Although Specchio's not bad. Specchio's got 260 APM. Like, he's doing great. Siege tank versus cannon, but unsieged tank versus cannon. Who wins? Cannon wins. He's got +2/+2. That helps a lot, actually. Specchio's friends with 32A and Buns of Thunder. They play a lot of free-for-alls. Okay, so Specchio's a threat, then. Let's put Specchio on the list with 32A and RJB as favorites to win this thing. Go get him, Specchio. Specchio trying to finish off Detroit, but just a few too many cannons for that, I'm afraid. Not enough Hydras. What kind of hotkeys he's using to use 330 APM? I don't know. Regular hotkeys? Devourer pops out. No interceptors. Carrier pops out. No interceptors. Devour already here. Hydro's providing additional DPS here. Carrier's going to flee for it. Try to get some interceptors on that thing. Ah, 32A. Tank hitting the second base of Valks. Save your sword in the corner alive, but that's the only place that he is. So Detroit's out of it. I think Valks might be dead. Save your sword's trying to stay alive as well. Somicron sent me a new webcam. Maybe one that's not going to be as fuzzy as this one is all the time. He said it has arrived. I will go get it off the porch real quick. Let's see what 32A is up to. Be right back. What is happening? Okay, so this is the webcam that he got me as Valks is dying. So this should be better than what I've got. It's a 4K streaming webcam as opposed to the, like, 480 I have right now. It's not that bad, but... Alright. Cool. And then there's this box of mysteriousness. Is it anthrax? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. And then it's 1,000 Tam-Tams. Aw, Somicron, you're the nicest guy. Tim Tams, sorry. Wow, that's embarrassing. White chocolate Tim Tams. It's a dark chocolate Tim Tams. Double coat Tim Tams. And then original Tim Tams. From me to me, it says on the package. Well, thanks, Somicron. You're the craziest and the best. Wow. Anyway, like I said, Valks is dying. Valks is down here building on Somicron's base. Okay, is anybody else dying? Is Detroit dead? Detroit is basically dead. Again, Detroit wants to stay alive as long as he can. which is something else. So Detroit's out of it. Ooh, D-Matrix dropship attempt over here on that top left base. Ooh, lost a dropship. 32A did. Not going to be happy about that. Baby T-Rex says, can we make a tier list for the players in chat and rank them? We could do that. We can do that on stream. Well, I mean, I'd like some input from chat, because sometimes I don't know. Right? Sometimes you guys have more information on certain players than I do. Zilnar's like, can I please be F rank? Heck yeah, Tim Tams. Tim Tam Slam. You ever done a Tim Tam Slam? Anyway, yeah, this is very much looking like a Specchio versus 32A versus RJB finale. Three-way. And whoever attacks who can definitely determine who wins this whole darn thing. So, I mean, Savior Sword's going to try to stay alive. Detroit's kind of sort of trying to stay alive. Max is doing Max things. He's not going to win. He's playing for second place, as usual. Zilnar says, you've seen me play. Yeah, there's a lot of people that play. Ooh, a little Wraith TVT action here between 32A and RJB. Trying to kill this tank with D-Matrix on it. Oh, they get it. Good luck, 32A, he says. What in the Valks has a shuttle running around on this side of the map? Crazy. What's he trying to do? He's trying to find a base, I guess. I'm not sure if there is a base to take at this stage. I think everything's been taken by 22 minutes, which is maybe, it's one of the fastest times I've seen every base on the map taken. Yeah, this one's coming in here for Max now. I guess this one is dead, but yeah, Valks is out of there. Rank players by who is the nicest, not the most talented. Kappa. I guess Stairs base hasn't been taken. Detroit's holding it for his own. We'll just put all the Canadian players in S rank for nicest. I think that's a good idea, Orty. I can see that. Specchio says GG, which is weird. I don't know why he says GG, but Orb's getting knocked out of it now. Could call him Pink, I guess. And he's out of there. So Orb's out of it. Valks is out of it. Detroit is out of it. Savior Sword's out of it. I say we go prediction. Should we go prediction? Who wants to win some Falcon chips, huh? It's going to be tough. Tough to predict this one. We got 32A. We've got Max. Specchio. And RJB, who is purple today. The Canadians going the A rank. Actually, Saber Sword's got a second base here. Valks is out. Detroit's out. 32A bottom right. Max pretty big, actually. Kind of just being left alone for the most part, which is going to help him. Savior Sword's not winning. He's not even trying to win, Orty. Okay, RJB making a serious drop on 32A's position here. He's got a very traditional Goliath tank army. We've got battle cruisers, which are going to be bad against the Goliaths. Spider Mines triggering on the Goliaths is pretty good. The siege tank count here for 32A is not excellent, but that's an unsiege tank. That's an unsiege tank. They're going to die. Goliaths against tanks are really bad. RJB is suddenly kind of struggling. Like, this push did not go, I think, as he wanted to. Yamato, the tank. Yamato, the science vessel might be good. Individual Goliaths getting Yamato 2 is pretty good. He's going to try to engage, but that is a lot of Goliaths with upgrades. 3 on those. No armor on the BCs is going to be really hard to do this, but HP alone, and he loses another battle cruiser, but he does wipe out the entire Goliath army. Well, there's 1 Goliath left. 2 Goliaths left somehow that were not part of the engagement. Battle cruisers putting in some work. Meanwhile, Max is killing Savior Sword as much as he can. He says, I want that base. I want that base. Yeah, Savior Sword has no more income. He's taking the little tiny pieces of minerals that are left scattered around the map by the map maker. Just for a good time here. Zerg's kind of running out of available income here too. Mind out here, mind out here. Mind out, mind out, mind out. Still got some money up here, but not for long. He's at this base for a while. And again, the cost efficiency of mech. The only hope for Specchio here is that 32A and RJB murder each other to the point that they don't have any money left. And their armies are not that big. What's up, FML Washington? I'm glad you like my stuff. Welcome to the live stream. We got our second free-for-all of the day in full swing right now on a Saturday. It'll be Specchio versus 32A. Maybe, unless 32A runs out of cash fighting RJB. I guess Specchio's freeing up supply. Sacrificing some drones up here. You don't see Zerg do that very much. That's usually a Protoss thing or a Terran thing. I mean, 32A just got hit by RJB pretty hard. But you're right. I mean, they're neighbors and they haven't touched each other here. Specchio and 32A seem to have a non-aggression pact, at least for now. As 32A is moving on Max. Max is maxed out. He's got a bunch of Dragoons, which do fight well against battle cruisers, especially if the Goons have 3-3-3 and the battle cruisers have 3-0. Yamato's a queen. Savior Sword trying to just take what remains from his original main base. Aw, mind control could be pretty good against these BCs too, though. Yeah, Max is building on Valk's second base. Like, that's crazy. Exactly, baby T-Rex. That's what I'm talking about. 32A has been fighting. Max is up here fighting against 32A. And here comes RJB in the midst of it. So 32A's got to deal with a decent Max push. And then also RJB coming for him at the same time. Or maybe RJB just taking this Peninsula base for his own. Max is, you know, pretty big. Never really been known to be able to deal with mech that effectively. Specchio, 9,000 minerals, 10,000 gas. By far and away the biggest spank in the game right now. He's really just been pretty chill. They killed Detroit. And that's really about it today. RJB spider mining, missile turreting up this attack avenue into his main, so at least he has advance warning if the Zerg decides to go for him. 32A is fighting against Max straight up here, I think, but is also fairly aware of the mind control threat. Good snipe on that OBS. Drone versus SCV. RJB calls out. D-Matrixed SCV fighting against all of these drones. Irradiate the SCV. Drones don't trigger spider mines. This is the thing, when you have a TVT finale like this, mostly TVT finales, it kind of slows down. Sure, okay.
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh, there it is. On the Peninsula base of RJBs. That's the one. That's where the nuke was. Nicely done. 32A. Yeah, baby T-Rex was right about that. Here comes Max's ginormous maxed out army with very little, if any, splash damage. But Dragoon Dark Archon's pretty good against Battle Cruiser, it turns out. This is actually going to be a problem for 32A. Yeah, Max making a move for it. Yeah, there's a mind control on one of the battle cruisers. Another one gets mind controlled. That's what we're talking about here. Tries to get the Yamato off. Dies. Cloaked Wraith doing what it can. But not going to save this base. Not even close. Okay, look at that. 32A fighting hard. Goliaths are too strong versus mines, says RJB. Generally true. Stairs base belongs to 32A. Peninsula base belongs to RJB. RJB on the move out with some dropships. Maybe trying to shut this base down. That would be super nice. Specchio's just camping.
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh. 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 Maximus. Okay, could have been worse. Still pretty bad. RJB making another dropout. He's like, where is there more money? Where is there more money? Here. We can kill this. We can kill Max. He just ignores it. He goes for Max's main base instead. Yep, just unloads it right on top of Max's main. 120 supply for Max. 3-3 tanks showing up. Goliath's here. A scout will be sacrificed to the scout gods on the Falcon Paladin stream, as they usually do. So RJB fighting against Max as well. Not just trying to take out 32A today. Save Your Swords got, again, not a lot going on. Some Dark Archons, which is fun. I think his goal is just to make it so it's not really worth it to try and kill him. The Cloaked Wraiths of RJB fighting against the Zero Observer army of Max. He might have had an obs. It might have been scanned and killed by the Wraiths. Who knows, but maybe not. Yeah, and meanwhile, everyone's fighting except for Specchio. I guess Specchio was going after Max. He did plague some stuff here, too. So Max is out of it. He's out of cash. He's dead. Really no surprise there. Again, he was playing for second place. Not sure that's even really going to happen for him today. Not with the caliber of players that are here. 32A out of cash at 100 supply here, too. I don't think 32A can win from this spot. Stairs base gone. RJB might take it. RJB versus Specchio looks like it's going to be our finale here. Hey, please eat me. Yeah, no, I get it, dude. I'm not mad.
Nuclear launch.
Some people got mad, but I didn't get mad. I understand. I remember what it was like when I was 11 or 12. Or, you know, living with my parents. Ew, that hurts, though. That is a cost-efficient nuke. If ever I saw one, RJB down to 138 supply. Displeased about that one landing. Save Your Swords got this. And he's super long distance mining with this shuttle. Fully upgraded Ultralisks, fully upgraded Skyzerg, fully upgraded Hydras. Yeah. Specchio is the prohibitive favorite to win this free-for-all at this point. So Max continues to die. Hey, what's up, Stefan? Happy Saturday, man. $32A down to 86. Oh, the Wraiths have been sniping down his tanks. Oh, that is bad. RJB taking stairs base, though. That's not bad. Ah, for Stefan, it's already Sunday. Well, there you go. All right, Specchio, for the first time today, making real inroads into the left half of the base. He hasn't really been over here in any capacity. So let's see what he does. Specchio, Max fighting. Max trying to use this base. Not happening. The Zerg swarm is too big. Sorry, Max. Okay, so max income remains gone here. Specchio might hoover that up just to make sure nobody else gets it, but he doesn't need the money.
Nuclear launch detected.
That is a nuke definitely coming from Magenta, but where? Ah, there it is. RJB sees it too. Might leave one tank there just as an offering. Yeah, okay. And a Kakaru dies too. And hey, look, Specchio make concerted effort at killing 32A. So yeah, Specchio just played it well, took his corner of the map. I mean, everybody else helped him by murdering each other constantly. Man, if you land Guardians, if you're in the air, Devours. 32A says, I am dead. 188, not going to stop it. Out of cash. I mean, some cash, but pretty out of cash. No active income, which we've been talking about for a while here. Middle spot is tough, says Specchio. I mean, I don't know. It's not that tough. Middle 3 is good, middle 9 is bad. Middle 3 has free 4 bases with a small choke. That's true. I mean, this is not a bad place to spawn. It's just 32A fought everybody, which was the problem. So yeah, should just be a Specchio win from here. What's up, Killer Wolves? Happy Saturday, man. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Max got anything left? No. Max has 7 supply. Uh-oh. Detection available, Zerg! Dude, what is up with this no Overlord shenaniganry and no Obs shenaniganry today? Cloaked units have gotten way too much value. Decent plague, catching like 2 Hydras and an Ultralisk. We accept those. That's a good plague. Plagues are good no matter what. Catching his own stuff. 32A did play well today, Ordy. Mac, good afternoon to you as well. Yeah. Weekend has been good. A lot of StarCraft so far. RJB, 2,000 minerals. This base is mined out anyway. Stairs base, yes. 32A notices that Savior Sword's alive. Look at these Devourers getting murked. Oh, the Acid Spore reveals them. Okay, that's good. That's true. RJB's income, not my income. Ah, pretty much gone at this point. Good Wraith Micro can handle Mutalisks on some level, but... Dude, Acid Spore lasts forever. Oh! Okay, losing Queens for nothing there's bad. Good Ensnare. Now you can't run. Ah, beautiful Ensnare Acid Spore combo. He's trying to repair him with the SCVs, I think. But now Microing's a nightmare. Every Wraith dies. Who needs Overlords when you have the goop? Is Max dead? No. But pretty much... He who sits and waits gets the final bite. Max says, I got hit by everybody at the same time. Yeah, it was pretty crazy there for a while. Saviro! And by that you mean Savior! Full prime. Heck yeah. 6.5 hours on a Saturday. Standard stuff, man. We're just watching Specchio win at this point. No one is stopping him. I have 50 Kakarus parasited. Is that true? Hey, look, parasite detected. Yup. Infest the command center. The irradiates are good. Out of RJB. Our forces hold on to their post with honor, Falcon. Yes, you do, Max. Very honorable. Good irradiate. Wow. Who is Specchio? Apparently Specchio plays with 32A a lot and a lot of free-for-alls in their time. So really solid player. Glad to hear it, 4 Prime. StarCraft is always hit and miss. Very rare are the days when you win every one of your games in StarCraft if you play more than a few, right? 32A is desperately trying to get more money against the 186 army supply, or just supply Specchio. That Kakaro's not parasited. This one is. This one is. This one is. Gotta love it, man. 4 Prime is still annoyed that Bazump tricked him. Ah! The Phantom mode is where the trickery always happens. Save your sword mind controls an overlord for the fun of it to get additional supply, I guess. So he can spend some of his 145 minerals. He's got some mind controlled queens out here, which is very entertaining. Max is out of there. The irradiates coming from 32A and from RJB on Specchio's Mutalisks have been hilarious and ineffective in the long run. They're both very, very dead. Took a while to parasite them all. Take a while to kill them all, too. I don't think he has all of them. I did find one parasite that wasn't nice mind control in that Ultralisk. Again, doesn't have anything but chitinous plating and anabolic synthesis, but still, should mind control Bengalasses, too. Yeah. There are parasitic Kakarus everywhere. You jump, I jump. He's attacking his own command center, which is kind of fun. I'm gonna kill my own command center down to burning, and then have it burn to death, and that's how I'll lose. I'll help you, says Specchio. Thanks for the plague and the dark swarm for some reason, protecting your SCVs from outside attacks. That's funny. Save your sword dying. Nice. Maelstrom. Really solid Maelstrom. I don't think there's a follow-up here. No, there wasn't a follow-up. Mind controlling some Mutalisks with the Dark Archons is exciting too. I'm not repairing, I'm attacking. And thus ends RJB, not with a... Oh, he consumed an Ultralisk. 3, 2, 1. And he goes out. Infested Terran was coming in. Blah. Infested Terran kills 2 SCVs. And Specchio, newcomer to the stream. Hey-oh, hi-oh, let's go. Specchio gets the win. There was some money put on Specchio. I like to see that. Yeah, welcome to play with us again, Specchio. You are a really solid Zerg player. Very scary indeed. Defilers are terrifying. They can eat Ultralisks. They sure can. Yeah, 162 APM, 32 and RJB killed each other, and Max and Valks. Way too much to be able to hang there. Outproduced everybody. 32A killed the most stuff today. Valiant loss from 32A. Structures raised. Specchio. And the outspend by Specchio. That always helps. All right. Great Saturday stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Looks like Zilnar had a good time with that game. I certainly did too. Save your sword. Mind controlled a lot of stuff. Sure did. Okay. We're going to get our raid going. But thanks to everyone for the massive support today. We got Afghanis with the $5 at PayPal. We got a raid from 80s Mullet. Psychonauts gifted 10 tier 1 subs like the boss that he is. Hamster re-upped his membership on YouTube and his Prime resub on Twitch. We got another $10 from Afghanis, I think. We got Ninja rating me. We got a $10 Canadian super chat from Never Again. The Big Knock super chatted $5 as well, US. Avnat Soul resubbed with Prime. We got 400 bits from Acardiox. Focus Panic re-upped his membership at tier 1 for 9 months. Never Again super chatted $5 Canadian. Is that today? That was today. Sure was. But woof, awesome stuff. So we'll get a raid going. Thanks to everyone. You're the best. Have I seen the Alex ending? No. I'm planning on finishing Alex today or maybe tomorrow. G22. So let's raid. Little BSL. How about that? Let's get that out there. Okay, thanks again. Love you all. Really, really fun stream. Good solid 6.5 hours on your Saturday. We will see you tomorrow for the Sunday stream. Probably another 6.5 hours. We'll see how that goes. But again, have a good one. Love you all. See you tomorrow and goodbye.